The Philharmonia was considered at the end of the 70s the best orchestra in London. This was the result of a wonderful long period of making music together. The first time I met the musicians in a place called Bishopsgate. I remember that was Orozco, Rafael Orozco, the pianist, that played Brahms, the Beethoven did an overture, and then Mussorgsky, pictures of an exhibition. I realized that was a special orchestra, because the English orchestra, that was my first experience. I was used to, at that time, to play with the Italian orchestras and an experience with the Vienna Philharmonic. The Italian way was completely different from, at least to my ears at that time, from the English orchestra. The attitude, the way of phrasing, I could feel immediately that there was an orchestra that had been in the hands of fantastic conductors before. That was clear to me. The level was very high. The orchestra spoke to me, inviting me to come back, and they were interested in me. At that time I didn't understand why, because I just had done a concert with my possibilities, etc., etc. But then they insisted after the concert. I took some months to think about, because I was very afraid to be in London, because for all of us, London was, like is, one of the capital of the music in the world. And at that time, the music directors or principal conductors in London were very famous. For a young man that comes from a completely different environment, was frightening. But we worked and together, and it was like to go to the Everest, you know, piano piano, little by little together. At certain point, after a few years, the festival hall was very full. 79. That was a very good tour in the United States, and we made many tours. But among several concerts that were very interesting and very important, and we had the last years always full house. Actually, if I don't remember, if I'm not wrong, at a certain point the Philharmonia was considered at the end of the 70s the best orchestra in London. So I don't want to, are the musicians that play, so I don't want to take all the credit, but this was the result of a wonderful long period of making music together. Because in London, I think that the musicians are really open-minded. They have an international attitude, because they are used to play all kinds of music from musicians from different parts of the world. They can play French music, Italian music, Russian music. They are fantastic. They are very good musicians. To all the players of the Philharmonia family, from Riccardo Muti, that had the privilege to be music director in the 70s, happy birthday, long life to the Philharmonia players and to the world of music in London and in the entire world. Auguri!